Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hopefully you all are fine at home, class 6. Today the date is 21st Jan 2021 and day is Thursday. Welcome to your science class. We have already started second term online classes and we have started a unit of interaction of environmental components, that is unit 5. Let's have a recap of the previous video first. What we have learned in the previous video, we have learned about the components of environment, biotic and abiotic components, and I have given you a task to find out the differentiate between the desert versus tropical rainforest, which was given on in your book on page number 46. I hope that you all have seen it and read it thoroughly. Now let's move on for today's class. What we are going to learn today, we are going to learn about the relationships between all organisms, that is biotic and abiotic both. So what we are going to learn today, we are going to learn about predation, parasitism, mutualism and commensalism. Okay, so let's start learning about it today. First of all, we are going to learn about predation. What is predation? Predation is a biological interaction where one organism, the predator, kills and eats another organism, its prey. It is one of a family of common feeding behaviors that includes parasitism and micropredation, which usually do not kill the host, and the parasitoidism, which always does eventually. It is distinct from scavenging on that prey, though many predators also scavenge. It overlaps with herbivory as seed predators and destructive frugivores are predators. As you can see in the picture, a lion feeding on a zebra. Here the lion is a predator and zebra is a prey. Now let's move on to the parasitism. What is parasitism? Parasitism is a symbiotic relationship between species where one organism, the parasite, lives on or inside another organism, the host, causing it some harm, and is adapted structurally to this way of life. The entomologist E.O. Wilson has characterized parasites as predators that eat prey in units of less than 1. Parasites include protozoans such as the agent of malaria, sleeping sickness and amoebic dysentery. Animals such as hookworms, lice, mosquitoes and vampire bats, fungi such as honey, fungus and the agents of ringworm, and plants such as mistletoe, dodder and broom rapes. There are 6 major parasitic strategies of exploitation of animal hosts, namely parasitic castration, directly transmitted parasitism by contact, tropically transmitted parasitism by being eaten, vector transmitted parasitism, parasitoidism and micropredation. As you can see in the picture, aphids and it is an insect, and the plant also establish their relation as a parasitism. In their relation, aphids feed on the sap of plants and plants are being harmed. Let's move on to our next topic. That is mutualism. What is mutualism? Mutualism describes the ecological interaction between 2 or more species where each species has a net benefit. Mutualism is a common type of ecological interaction. Prominent examples include most vascular plants engage in mutualistic interactions, the flowering plants being pollinated by animals, vascular plants being dispersed by animals, and corals with zooxanthellae among many others. Mutualism can be contrasted with interspecific competition, in which each species experiences reduced fitness, and exploitation or parasitism, in which one species benefits at the expense of the other. As you can see in the picture, honeybees and flowers are also show this mutualistic relationship. Honeybees gather nectar from flowers and flowers get benefited because honeybees also transfer pollen from one flower to another. So let's come to the commensalism. What is it? It is a long-term biological interaction, symbiosis, in which members of one species gain benefits while those of the other species neither benefit nor are harmed. This is in contrast with mutualism, in which both organisms benefit from each other. commensalism, where one is harmed while the other is unaffected. Parasitism, where one is harmed and the other benefits. And the parasitiotism, which is similar to parasitism, but the parasitiot has a free living state, and instead of just harming its host, it eventually ends up killing it. As you can see that spider builds their web on trees. In this association, the tree provides the habitat to the spider, but in return the tree is neither benefit nor harmed. So I'm going to revise all these points again a little bit. So predation, what is predation? That occurs when one organism eats another for energy. What is mutualism? Occurs when both species in the interaction benefits. What is commensalism? That is occurs when one species benefits while the other is unaffected or unharmed. What is parasitism? Occurs when an organism benefits and harms the host organism. Now here comes a question for you. You have to tell me that what parasites lives on the human body. Okay? You have to search about it, and don't forget to read your pages from page number 47 till page number 49. Okay? See you next time. Stay safe. Allah Hafiz.